If you have your own small business, side hustle, or side gig, you might want a way to save that income into a tax-advantaged account. If so, you should know about the SEP IRA. A SEP IRA, or Simplified Employee Pension Individual Retirement Arrangement, is a type of retirement plan that's similar to a traditional IRA, but it's designed for self-employed individuals and small business owners. You see, if you're employed, you probably have access to a 401k where you can save a portion of your income, get a tax deduction, and avoid taxes on that income. But what about when you start your own business? Is there any way to shelter that income from taxes? Well, you do have access to a regular IRA, whether traditional or Roth. This is available to you whether you're employed or self-employed or both. As long as you have earned income, you can contribute to an IRA, subject to limits, including the contribution limit, which is $7,000 in 2024. But what if you want to save more than that into a tax-advantaged account? Well, if you're self-employed or if you have your own small business, the SEP IRA is the easy way to do this. The great thing is that from the IRS perspective, the SEP IRA is a separate bucket from a regular IRA. So you can contribute to a regular IRA and a SEP IRA. A SEP IRA has its own rules and limits, and the contribution limit for a SEP IRA is much higher than a regular IRA. We'll get into that more in a moment. In a SEP IRA, contributions are made by the employer, not the employee. But if the business is just you, don't worry, because in that case, you are the employer and the employee. So you can contribute to your own SEP IRA. Now, if it's just you or just you and your spouse involved with your small business, you could also look into a solo 401k. This could potentially allow you to save more than a SEP IRA, but they are more costly and complicated to set up. The SEP IRA, on the other hand, is a nice, simple type of account, easy to set up yourself, just as easy as setting up any other IRA, and I think it'll get the job done for most small business owners. So who can open a SEP IRA and contribute? Self-employed individuals who are interested in contributing more to their retirement savings than a traditional or Roth IRA allows can open a SEP IRA. And if you're employed, but you also have your own small business on the side, this is not a problem at all. You can contribute to your employer's 401k and your individual IRA, and also open a SEP IRA if you have self-employed income. With a SEP IRA, only the employer can make contributions. And that's you. You're the employer. So in this sense, what you're doing is you as the employer are funding the SEP IRA for you as the employee. Now, if your small business does have employees in addition to yourself, you can actually contribute to your employees' SEP IRAs as well. And in fact, these contributions must be made in an equal percentage for each employee. So whatever percentage of income you contribute to your own account, you must contribute that same percentage for your employees. And this situation is a little more complicated than if it's only you in the business. So we'll leave that aside for now and talk about the tax benefits of a SEP IRA. Now, contributions to a SEP IRA are tax deductible by the employer. Remember, that's you. And the funds in the account grow tax deferred until you withdraw them. So as far as tax benefits, from your perspective as the business owner, you get to deduct any contributions to a SEP IRA from your business income. This reduces your taxable income for the business, including FICA taxes. And that includes contributions to your own SEP IRA and that of your employees. So you reduce the taxable income of your business by whatever you've contributed to all SEP IRAs for that tax year. That deduction gets shown on the business part of your tax return. And then once that money is in the SEP IRA, there's also the benefit of tax deferral. That is, the money in the account and its gains are not taxed until the money is withdrawn down the road. As far as contribution limits and deadlines, the contribution limit for SEP IRAs is up to 25% of each eligible employee's income. But this caps out at $69,000 per person for 2024. This cap typically adjusts upwards each year. It was $66,000 in 2023, and it's $69,000 in 2024, which is nice because that's a very generous contribution limit compared to regular IRA's limit of $7,000 in 2024, or even the 401k limit of $23,000. But of course, you need to have a lot of income to reach that full contribution limit because it's capped at 25% of income up to that $69,000. So your income would need to be up over $276,000 to max out that limit. Now, the deadline to contribute to a SEP IRA is the same as any other IRA. You, as the employer, must make your SEP IRA contribution by each year's federal income tax due date, which is on or around April 15th. For investment options, it's the same as any other IRA. You can open up a SEP IRA at most full-service brokerages such as Schwab, Fidelity, Vanguard, and I'm sure many others as well. And once the SEP IRA is open and you have funds in there, well, then you can invest in anything that brokerage makes available. Stocks, bonds, funds, whatever you want. It's not a limited menu of options like with 401k plans. SEP IRA contributions and earnings are held in SEP IRAs and can be withdrawn at any time, but they are subject to the limitations imposed on traditional IRAs. So that means that a withdrawal is taxable in the year it's received, and there is the same early withdrawal penalty as there is with a traditional IRA. So if you withdraw funds before age 59 and a half, there is a 10% penalty. And SEP IRA contributions and earnings may be rolled over to other IRAs and retirement plans. Now, SEP contributions and earnings must eventually be distributed following the IRA required minimum distribution rules. So yes, RMD rules still apply with these accounts. What are the administrative responsibilities of a SEP IRA? What does it take to set one up? If it's just you in the business, it really is very simple. You can see on the Schwab page how easy it is to set it up. It's just a few steps, just like setting up an IRA. Same with Vanguard, same with Fidelity. You could set one up in just a few minutes by answering the form. And of course, it's not going to have any money in it until you as the employer contribute to that SEP IRA. A lot of people are curious about the Roth option with the SEP IRA, especially because the Secure Act 2.0 has opened up the possibility of Roth SEP IRAs. Now, this would be a great option for SEP IRAs because with a Roth, you can take out contributions at any point without tax or penalty. This is because you've already paid tax on the money. In addition, there are no required minimum distributions. But while great in theory, in practice, Roth SEP IRAs don't seem to exist yet. Looking around at the big brokerages, none of them seem to offer a Roth SEP IRA option right now. But hopefully this will become available soon at a brokerage near you. And that's what you need to know about the SEP IRA in 2024. It's a great option for tax-advantaged saving and well worth considering if you are a small business owner or self-employed.